Amazing. So, what are some of the key challenges you faced when you were starting up? You said you started from campus.
Yeah, campus.
What are some of the challenges you faced, and how did you overcome them?
Yeah, so the challenges I personally, where I started, the rent was so high. Yes, it was a private property on campus. It was so high. As at 2016, I was paying something around 18,000.
Whoa!
So it's like all the money we make within a year, we use it to pay rent.
You know, I know you as Repella.
Yes.
And we know the English word is repairer.
Yeah.
So why Repella?
Okay, so it's a challenge of life thrown to me, making a lemonade out of a lemon tuna fish.
Hello there, welcome to the Christmas edition of The Entrepreneur, where we share the inspiring stories of entrepreneurs to inspire your own entrepreneurial dreams and of course to provide some guidance and expert advice. I am Esther Edishumwa, your host. A very big thank you to Joycelab Wigs and Beauty Avenue for my beautiful makeup and wig, my hair, and then my wonderful outfit from Grandeur Couture. This show is proudly brought to us by Alpha Park Natural Mineral Water. It is refreshing, it is full of life. And Sanji Global, our location partner. Thank you so much. Today we are going to be sharing the story of a man that is known on social media as the Repeller. Yes. Hey. He is not just pushing the boundary of tech repairs, but is making impacts by training the youth of Ghana. I'm going to be telling you more about him right after this break. Please stay with us. Thank you.
Everyone has the opportunity to dream. Everyone has the opportunity to be great. Greatness is not just for a select few. It's for anyone who is ready. Fight for it. Break the limits. Become more. It's the little things that count. The very things we choose. Alpha Pack goes through rigorous laboratory testing to ensure that every drop maintains the required minerals. Choose refreshing. Choose Alpha Pack. Alpha Pack Natural Mineral Water. Refreshing. This advert is FDA approved.
Get inspired daily as Lady Counselor Mercy Ajimai takes us through life-changing quotes from God's servant, Pastor Ajimai Elvis. This would set your life on course every day.
The question is, will you as a husband beat yourself? Will you abuse yourself? Will you hurt yourself? Why will you do that to your wife? You can be in a relationship and you will still feel lonely. This can cause you to have many best friends, many besties around you, thinking they can be the answer to your loneliness. What you fear will rule over you and probably destroy you, even if God has said otherwise. In fact, the person who will annoy you the most is the one you love. Those that wish you dead, destroyed, unemployed, bitter, abnormal, poor, unmarried, they will see you better, blessed and flourishing in Jesus' name.
Experience the Word of God concerning your marriage, destiny, and your daily life in an exciting and interactive session with Lady Counselor Mercy Ajimai on Daily Capsule.
Thank you so much for staying with us for that quick break. You're welcome back to The Entrepreneur. This show is proudly brought to us by Alpha Park Natural Mineral Water, Sanji Global, Joycelab Wigs and Beauty Avenue, and Grandeur Couture. So my guest today is by the name Mr. Victor Elom Morgan. Please, I hope I mentioned your name well.
Yeah.
He's a computer science graduate from the University of Ghana, and he is the founder and CEO of Melvic Technologies and the brain behind the Repella. The Repella is Accra's first premium service center for laptop and phone repairs. We're going to be hearing his wonderful story in the IT space, and I know that you're going to enjoy this conversation. Mr. Morgan, you're welcome.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you, and it's very, very inspiring to have you here. I have been following you on Facebook a lot, and so maybe probably some of our conversation will come from there.
Yeah.
But I want to know, and I'm sure my viewers want to know, what inspired you to start or to be in the IT space?
Thank you for having me on this wonderful show.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot. So
Wow.
the pleasure is all mine today, and I'm very grateful for such a platform. Yeah, so as a young guy, I was so much enthused with computers. So,
Wow.
Yes, so I remember I stayed with a foster parent, Reverend Minister, Reverend Nkrumah, and then, they bought the first PC for their son today. And that's when the interest actually grew up. So I took a lot of interest. I was born in Bibiani, by the way. Yeah, so there was a gentleman called Ziki. He was the only person who I knew could, fix laptops and desktops and all of that. At that time, desktops were more popular.
Yes.
Yeah, so I got close to him, and I would stay in his shop, day in and day out. We play these computer games, and that's where the interest grew on me. So I went to the University of Ghana to do computer science.
Oh.
And I was disappointed, I thought, doing that computer science is I'm going to do a lot of practical stuff. I'm going to, pursue my interest and all, but it was about 95% theory.
Wow.
Yeah, so when we were doing programming, we used to code on paper. Can you imagine? Yeah. So I had to do a lot of self-learning. Yeah, so I grew a lot of interest in this hardware part. How do you take things apart? How do they communicate? How do hardware communicate with software to get an amazing, outcome? Like how do computers communicate? How do you type something on the computer and you're able to print it out? And all this interest grew on me, and then I was so passionate about repairs, so that's where I started. So it didn't just start from Melvic Technologies.
Okay.
I started from somewhere. We're in a partnership in this repair stuff, and then it didn't work, so I had to come and start Melvic from scratch. So whilst I was on campus, I told you I learned this from a guy in BBN, so I got the practical aspect from there.
Wow.
So I'll put a lot of notices on campus for laptop and phone repair, call this number. For laptop repairs, call this number. And a lot of notices on campus, and people were calling. Oh, my laptop screen is spoiled. I'll take it, go to town, buy the screen, fix it, and then charge. And so level 200, I could actually take care of myself.
Wow.
Yes, I was getting a lot of money from those kind of things. So when I completed, and the partnership didn't work out, so why not pursue this?
Exactly.
And that's where we are today. We are one of the biggest repair shops in Ghana at the moment. Yeah. We have a lot of other international clients as well.
Wow.
Yeah. I remember one time, University of Ghana, those international students, one of their MacBooks got spoiled, took it to Accra. They couldn't fix it.
Wow.
Then I got hold of it. I worked my magic and it worked.
Yes.
So when he went back to the US, he spoke to the company about me.
Wow.
And then when they have, problems, sometimes every quarter they pack them, ship it through DHL, then I get it.
Wow.
And I have another company from Spain too,
Wow.
We are their main technicians in the country.
Amazing.
And aside that, we have other corporate bodies that we do quarterly maintenance, biannual maintenance and annual maintenance to them. So I mean, people look at you and say, this is what you do, but there are a lot of opportunities in that field. So I'm happy Melvic has come this way. And then it's through that inspiration that I added the Repella aspect as well. Yes.
Wow. And I must say you have one of the fascinating and modern facility as well.
Yeah.
And I love the way you treat your customers. I mean, your laptop is being repaired and you have your
yes, so
on and entertaining you, and by the time you don't even see the time run, by the time you realize your machine is ready and taking it home.
Yes, so Melvic Technologies is quite big. If you've come to the office, it's huge, and I had to come up with this premium center because when I visited Cape Town, I went in for a service at a shop and I realized you could pay more to enjoy a faster service, and then the treatment was different. So when I came back, I said, why not do the same? Because I get a lot of, I've served ministers before, they come to the shop to fix their phones, then they have to sit, down. Celebrities came in and they are uncomfortable. The students come in and, hey, I want to take pictures. Some of them are so uncomfortable with that. So I planned, and I said, why not get
something better?
Something better for them. So with Repella, you have to book an appointment. So once you book the appointment, you pick your time slot. We prepare for you before you come. So we know if your Samsung screen is cracked, then you want to fix. We do our pre-diagnosis online through the phone, whatever. Then we get the parts ready for you. As soon as you come, once you wait for your service, we serve you with a snack. Whatever you want. So that below. Coffee, yes, and then we have PlayStation. Then you can come with a friend. You have PlayStation. You have this MetaQuest. If you want to experience a VR, you put it on you.
Wow!
And once you are enjoying all of this, Netflix is there if you want to watch Netflix on it or on the TV.
Wow!
Everything is there. So once you are engaged, we work on your gadget. Before you realize you are done.
I'm sure I'm going to have a feel of that today.
Yes.
So, wow, that's really splendid. Yeah. So, did you have time on campus where you repaired someone's laptop or phone and you couldn't repair and you have to refund or something? Did you have an incident like that?
Yeah, I have tons of experience. I mean, when I'm starting, it's never easy. I remember there was a time that HP Spectre first came. It was one of the world's most expensive laptop at that time.
Wow.
And I had a client come in and they had a problem with the broken hinges. So I watched YouTube video of how to dismantle. So I had done everything right, fixed the hinge. When I was putting the machine back, then I heard crack on the screen.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God. That's at that time. Somewhere 2018, the screen was around 4,000 to this.
Whoa.
For that time, yeah.
Probably your charge to the client is not even up to anywhere close to that.
No, it wasn't anywhere close to that.
Oh my goodness.
And I mean, some customers are very understanding. They want to take part of the cost, but others are not like that. And I had to, try then raise money, import the screen, and then fix it again, refix it again. So I have a lot of experiences with this. But looking back, they help you, plan better. Exactly. Now, when you are bringing incentive, I have a sheet that you have to sign. That in case it doesn't go, you take part of the cost and all of that. So the risk is minimal now. Exactly. I had to learn experiences from all of this. Exactly. So I have a lot. Sometimes you fix a laptop, somebody will bring a laptop. It has nothing to do with screen or maybe sound. You do that and then you tell you, oh, my sound used to come, but it's not coming again. So, a lot of them then, but you just have to be smart and find a way around it so that the customer will be satisfied. They are the reasons why we have jobs.
Exactly.
Yeah, so once it comes in, you just have to look at a better way of dealing with it, and you know, they can make you go have sleepless nights. I mean, yeah. I remember some of them too. They don't have patience, you know.
At all.
If you don't fix it for me in a week, I'm coming to social media. I'm doing. Then you have to, you know, find a way around it.
Exactly.
How for the repairs? A lot of them.
Amazing.
A lot of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
But like you rightly said, you've learned from most of those challenges.
Of course, you have
making you better.
Yes. Of course, you have to learn all of these things
to get better by the day.
make it better.
So you talked about the fact that education at the university was more theory.
Yeah.
So how did you get yourself trained?
Yeah. So it was mostly, you know, with the internship I had in BBN when I was young, and it helps me. Yeah, that guy, Ziki Computers, yeah. He really helped me with the practical aspects. But I had to do most of them on YouTube. I'm one of those. If YouTube was a university, I think I'll by now be a professor there. I have learned a lot of things from scratch.
Wow.
Through YouTube.
Wow.
Yes, sometimes data recovery. I did advanced data recovery on YouTube and nowhere else.
Wow.
You know, before I did some certification somewhere. And then I've also learned a lot of things, even programming, some programmings that I did. You know, Melvic, we do websites and then mobile apps as well. So, I mean, all these things, I had to learn them on my own. You know, it helps in a way because probably when I learn something and say, okay, so this is the theory behind it.
Exactly.
You know, so it makes me a better person in appreciating what I'm doing. You understand this? People will come to me for repairs than go to somewhere, a person on the roadside, because probably they think, you know, I have the theory to back what I'm doing. So my expertise is different from, you know. And sometimes the way I explain problems to clients, they appreciate it better.
So I'm sure it builds trust.
Yes.
It tells them you know what you're about.
Yes, it tells them you know what you're about. And it's not all the jobs that I take. Sometimes it's above me.
Wow.
You know, even Apple themselves, they don't service everything. No. When you take some problem to them, they just replace the motherboard. They don't even go there. You know, sometimes it takes months before you can even properly diagnose the motherboard. You know the motherboard?
Yes.
It's that green thing with a lot of
small things on it.
You see, how do you read all of those things to find components that are, you know? So when we look at it and then the time is going to take and all of that, then we have to decline some of them. Yes.
Wow, so you even have the honesty and integrity to decline.
Of course.
Wow.
Honesty is a core principle in business. I tell people all the time, don't cut corners. Just be honest with people. It's a very valuable currency to have. Yeah. When you're honest with people. Please, when I was fixing the machine, this happened and it caused this. So I'm going to sort it out for you. Someone says, okay, thank you for being honest with me. Don't worry about it. I'll take half of it. How do we proceed from there? Instead of somebody will go and lie.
Keep quiet for it to go.
Yes, when you brought that in, I realized that something is happening here, and you know, you have to be truthful to people all the time.
Amazing.
Right? When people refer you work, don't charge. You know, that's what I've found out with many entrepreneurs in Ghana. They post things on social media, they don't add prices. So once you ask, they say DM for price. Once you DM them, then they go and look at your profile. They check whether you are well to do or something, then they give you a different price.
According to your profile.
According to your profile.
Amazing.
Yeah, so, but I have to be honest with people. Yeah, so that.
Have a standardized price for everyone.
Standardized price for everyone. Yes, standardized price for everyone. So, I'm not a fan of. He's a white man, so I'm charging him this.
Yeah.
I've never done that before.
Wow.
So I have a lot of customers from the diaspora community. When they come, these are my price list and all of that.
Exactly.
Some people, so far as you're a white man, they charge you in dollars.
Yes.
No, I don't do that.
The dollar man has come, must milk him.
You must milk him. No, it shouldn't happen like that.
That's a very good lesson.
Yes, you have to be honest. Honesty, it really pays. It might not be immediate, but with time,
you reap from it.
You reap from it.
Wow.
Now we don't spend money in doing a lot of marketing because of the customers small customers that we took care of them. They've doubled as the year go by. They double and all of that. They come.
Wow.
Now we don't spend money to do adverts. At first we used to put banners in town and all of that, but now we don't do that.
Referrals alone.
Almost every day people are coming. Oh, I heard you and this. I heard you do this. I heard you have this. So they come. It's all because of this honesty and then the trust that. Because of that, it has helped customers trust us more.
Amazing, amazing. So, what are some of the key challenges you faced when you were starting up? You said you started from campus.
Yeah, campus.
What are some of the challenges you faced, and how did you overcome them?
Yeah, so the challenges I personally, where I started, the rent was so high. Yes, it was a private property on campus. It was so high. As at 2016, I was paying something around 18,000.
Whoa!
So it's like all the money we make within a year, we use it to pay rent and salaries. Sometimes I could go months without paying myself.
Oh,
yeah.
Whilst you were on campus as a student?
No, when I had finished I did my service on campus as well. So when I started Melville Technologies in 2016. The first property we hired was from a private man.
Okay.
So the rent was exorbitant.
Precious.
Yes, he was charging as high as 5 times than what the university was charging. So it made my growth, financially became very difficult. But I thank God for that experience because of that I didn't even cut corners, I just had to endure that kind of period for like 3 years. Then God opened a way for me to get a place from the university themselves, which the price was very moderate.
Wow.
So that was around early 2019. That was where I started seeing profits in the business I was doing. So there's actually no rush. Just make sure that the small customers God bring your way, you take care of them. Once there's this I read this in a business book that's when you take care of a customer very well, they spread the good news to at most five people. But once they get a bad experience from you, at least 15 people are going to have at least. So that's 15 people.
Sell a lot.
Yeah, they sell a lot. So you just have to be careful out there. Then take care of your customers from there.
You are in the IT space, and a lot of entrepreneurs are springing up in this space as well. What are some of the common mistakes you see some of them do, and how can they avoid them?
Yeah, I mean, people want to do everything. No, you just have to find a niche and then grow it. I found a space in the repair space. Even though as time went on, we added website development, we do programming, web apps and mobile apps and all of that.
Computer service.
Of course, the computer servicing, they are all part of the repair. Repair team. So you just have to find a niche and then become excellent at that. So Ghanaians, we pamper a lot of mediocrity. Once you know how to do this, new technologies are emerging. We wouldn't want to become excellent at what you do.
We jump to the next.
We just scratch the surface and we think that is it. No. It will give you some income for a while, but people will stop coming to you. So, for example, you repair laptops and it's only screen you are changing. So people hear you say you repair laptops, and somebody comes with a motherboard problem. So from your only repair screens. All right, good for you, but it's your field. They will go to somebody who can do this and that. It's the same repair field I'm talking about. So
you go deeper.
You go deeper into it because every day new technologies are coming. So just find a way to polish what you are doing and become excellent at it. That's a very good thing to do. You become excellent at it and you take care of your customers. That's so don't be doing too many things. All right. So for example, one person, you say you do this, you do mobile money, you add this. So it's like they are doing a lot of too many things at the same space. All right. It doesn't bring out the excellent spirit in you.
So find your niche.
Yeah,
and master it.
Yeah.
People will know you for what you do.
People will know you for what you do.
Amazing. You know, one of the fastest growing space is where you are, especially after the COVID-19. You know, we used to know at the back of our mind that IT is the future, but we didn't really see the bigger picture until after COVID-19. And so a whole new things are coming in every now and then. How do you stay ahead of the trend? How do you keep moving with the trend so that you don't get outdated and out of business?
Yeah, pre-COVID, there was a lot of traditional marketing, but after COVID, the internet became a big thing. Let's take a look at churches. How many churches were going live on Facebook with their services? I could just mention a few. But right after COVID, a lot of churches started doing Zoom meetings and streaming them on social media and all of that. And now it has become part and parcel of our activities online. And those are what we call the new technologies that are coming up. Look at content creators.
Exactly.
Before COVID, how many were there?
And then after?
After, yes. So these are all emerging technologies that are coming up. So as an entrepreneur, that's how sometimes I speak to some people, why are you not here? Why are you not posting? Oh, for me, I'm not a Facebook person. No, it is what is happening. People are spending more times. And sometimes I read a lot of tech news and editorials a lot about screen time of age groups. And then after COVID, it has increased astronomically. Now, pre-COVID, people, the youth of 18 to 35 years, they used to spend like 1 hour a day on Facebook. After COVID, it has gone as high as around 5 hours a day on Facebook. And you have a business, which is, you're telling us after COVID, business has gone down. But you've never, thought about, creating a Facebook page for your business or doing all of these things. I ask companies, why are you not on Google Business? People don't know. I get about 15% of my customers
from Google
Business, and then I get about 90% of the diaspora people, the white people who come in the country. I get about 90% from Google.
Wow.
Yes, Google Business is still there. So,
which is free.
Yeah, which is free. So once you die, what is the nearest repair shop? What is the nearest, what is the best place I can build my website? So once they put in those things, then all those...
So you have your keywords specifically positioned to attract
all
those
keywords,
searches.
yes. So Google, when you are building it, they'll ask you, like, give them the meta words. So, so the words that, align
like
with
the
your
best
services. Best repair shop and all of that. You give them all those things. And once people search for them, your company pops up. And encourage people to give you reviews. Right? Honest reviews. Don't tell them to, so this is what I do with reviews. Once we repair your gadgets for you, our administrator will call you a week after. Then he will ask you, how is the device? Is it working well? Oh, the device is working well. Thank you very much. Okay. Then he'll call you again in 2 weeks' time.
Wow.
If it's still working well, then it's okay. Can you give us a review on it? Then it's. But if it's not working well, the first time we not ask for a review. Can we please come and pick up the device and check on it? So sometimes when there's a lot of misconception about my industry repair. People think that once people open your gadgets, that's it. It's never going to, come back the same way again. And there's a notion we are trying hard to, erase in our industry. So once we give them a first call, they tell us there's a problem. It's a real current problem. We go and pick it from them for free.
Wow.
Yes, our rider will just go and bring it back. And then we make an effort to solve it, test it, and then we take it back. But in 2 weeks' time, when we call, it's
working.
And I'm very impressed with the service. Can you give us a review? Then you see the positive reviews come.
Exactly.
Once in a while, you get a negative review. It's very hard, but that's what makes you grow. I like people who are honest with you. There are some people who come to you and say, And like the food that you sold to me, I didn't like it. Try and then, people would not take it lightly with you. But these are some of the reviews you should thank God for.
Yes.
Because they make you better. Some people, for example, if you sell food to your friends, sometimes they find it hard to tell you. But they go and gossip about you.
Tell people the reality of how the food tasted like.
So you have to tell people the truth. And then so that they can learn from it and improve. All right. So emerging technologies are coming. Google Business, TikTok, explore all of them. Do what works for you, and then put your business out there.
And the repair space too. New items are coming. How do you keep learning so that when new gadgets come, you can still be in the repair business?
Yeah. So I'll go back to my university again, YouTube. So normally every gadget that comes out, the company does it well to put the technical specifications, and a lot of tech companies in the YouTube industry that US that does this, assembling and disassembling. So once the gadget comes, the technicians who have content creators on YouTube, they do how to open the gadget. So sometimes before gadget comes, it's so complicated. I can watch videos of it like 4 times before I touch it. So I have a mental picture. I can close my eyes and open it. So I watch it like so. These are some of the things that somebody will not know. They will use the old experience that they have. They will open it and it will have a problem.
Exactly. What is it with the youth of today that we have the internet available, YouTube available? We say we want to be in the IT space, and we are either watching. I'm not saying comedy is not good, but
skits.
We are using it for things that are opposite or has nothing to do with our IT goals. What advice will you give to the youth in this regard?
Yeah, so I tell people this. I mean, nobody's going to improve your life for you. Once you are there, always, every quarter, I encourage people to sit down and then review their life. How is my life going? How is my behavior aligning? How is my, is what I'm doing helping me achieve the goals I set up for the year? How is it going? So it helps you a lot.
Indeed, YouTube is one of the free universities you can attend right at the comfort of your home. And like Mr. Elon rightly said, he's been learning a lot on YouTube. What have you been using that wonderful tool, your phone, in your hands to do? What is that goal you are pursuing? Can you find some content that goes with it so that you'll be able to achieve what you want to achieve? We're going for a quick break. We'll continue this wonderful conversation because I know that as many of us who want to be in the tech space are picking a lot from this interview. This is the Entrepreneur Show, proudly brought to us by Alpha Park Natural Mineral Water, Sanji Global, our location partner, Just Love Wigs and Beauty Avenue for my makeup and my wonderful hairdo and my beautiful outfit from Grandeur Couture. We'll be right back. Please stay with us.
Join us every Friday at 5:30 p.m. at Grace Mountain's Supernatural Arena for an unforgettable evening of praise, worship, and divine encounter. Experience the supernatural presence of God and transform your life. Bring a friend, bring your faith, and get ready for a life-changing experience. We look forward to worshiping with you in spirit and truth. Every Friday, 5:30 p.m., Grace Mountain, the Supernatural Arena. See you there.
Your favorite Alpha Pack.
Put a smile on your family's face this Christmas with Alpha Pack Mineral Water. Drink clean and healthy water this season. And it's easy on your pocket too. Alpha Pack. Refreshing.
On the final night of 2024, prepare for an unforgettable encounter, a night of breakthroughs, salvation, and miracles. Join us at the 31st Night of Salvation and Miracles with Pastor Elvis Ajeman. It's time to step into the new year with the power of faith and God's grace like never before. The time is 7 p.m. prompt. Venue, the Ejapia Park behind the Ganok Hospital, Ofanko Barrio. Bring your family, friends, and loved ones. This is your moment of restoration, healing, and deliverance. Witness the miraculous as we close the year. Hotlines +233 599 909 534 or +233 596 920 800. This is the night you don't want to miss. 31st Night of Salvation and Miracles with Pastor Elvis Ajeman. Be there. Your miracle awaits.
Thank you so much for staying with us. You're still on The Entrepreneur, and we are here with Mr. Elom, founder and CEO of Melvic Technologies. Let's continue with this wonderful conversation. We were talking about how that YouTube, you mentioned how YouTube has helped you in your journey as an IT entrepreneur. We have a lot of you using iPhones and very good phones out there, but the only thing most of them use it for is this comedies, they call it skits and other stuff, which does not align to the goals. Probably somebody's watching and want to be like you, and is thinking of, I've not been to the university, my parents don't have money, take me to school. But here you are saying that most of your knowledge, expertise has come from YouTube. What advice would you give to the youth watching, especially those who want to be in your field?
So I tell people all the time that nothing good is easier. There is no easier thing. So once you make a decision to improve upon yourself with whatever you are doing, you just have to stay committed and then do it. Right? So YouTube, there is nothing in this world that you need tutorials for that you will not find in there. I've yet to come across it. Every subject has, somebody tell you, you go from beginner to pro. They have videos that whenever you stay committed and true to what your beliefs, you should be able to do it right. If you're a skate maker, that's fine. It's also, a new thing that's coming up. And I thank God Facebook has started monetization now. Then you have to, be passionate about it. And then always make sure that you are bringing out quality content. The content must be deliberate. You have to sit down and plan the content well, then, But my point is to those who consume those stuff, those who watch the content. Make sure that you have something doing. Exactly. If you don't have anything doing, then your own is to watch people's content, then there's a big problem. For example, I'll cite my wife as an example. She's a professional herself. She does work in the corporate field, but she has a side business of doing fascinator. When you ask her, she'll tell you she watches everything on YouTube. How to do fascinator. And then she does it, and weekends she has a lot of orders. Wow. Of people coming to order for weddings and all of that. That has become her side hustle. Last time I asked her, sometimes if a weekend you can make like 1,500, 1,000. And it adds to her salary and all of that. So you can also sit down, look. Now, even if you want to learn plumbing, you can learn on YouTube. If you want to do carpentry, you can do. There's a lot of DIY activity, do it yourself activities. Wonderful hacks that you can, you can learn on social media, even on TikTok. There are a lot of content that teach you how to do stuff in a simple way. So you can decide yourself, have time for yourself, stay committed. Commitment is the word. You have to be committed to it. You don't have to. You have to stay less destructive and then try and then do it for yourself. You are not doing it for anybody. Do it for yourself, and you can make some extra income from there. You're a business. Make sure that you are all out. Last time I shared a secret on Facebook that I read a book, The Business of Being Social. Then it gave me a tip that there are a lot of yellow pages in the whole world. You know yellow pages. When every country has a yellow page.
Yeah.
Yellow page lists every business directory in the country.
Their contact
Now,
details.
since internet came, a lot have moved the yellow pages online, and they are not strict about who is putting information there. So it listed about 200 yellow pages in the book.
Wow.
I hired someone to sit down, list Melvic Technologies on all the yellow pages.
Wow.
He did that, and sometimes you'll be there and somebody will send you a quotation from Mexico or this or that. Oh, you are coming to Ghana to do this work. We want to partner you to do. That's how you go through it and you find out it's legit.
Exactly.
You've made sales from such links before. I read it in a book and I took advantage of the opportunity internet gave me. So these are some of the things that we can do. It's not, the fun is good. It helps, release stress and all of that. But at the end of the day,
afterwards.
it's about the business. Try and put it there. Don't think people are not watching. Don't be fooled by the likes. Don't. Post it. Those who buy my products on Facebook, they have never commented. Most of them have never commented.
Yes.
Most of them have never liked. But they say, oh, I found you. Oh, this guy shared your post and I trust him. So I believe you're a legit person. So I can do it. So don't be discouraged. Keep on pushing and to get better.
I want you to talk more about networking. How has networking helped you? And what advice will you give to entrepreneurs or people who are seeking to be entrepreneurs about networking?
Yeah, there's a popular quote. Your network is your net worth. I believe you've heard it over and over and over.
Exactly, especially
sometimes you might think it's a fallacy until you experience it yourself. It's the truth. Let me share an example. In somewhere 2021, Dr. Loud Anthony Bassing came to fix his laptop at my office. Then he shared it on Facebook. I got a lot of referrals on that post.
Wow.
Why I knew Lord. That was the first time we met, so I established that network with him. And so, Charlie, the way you've interacted with me, I'll post this on social media, take a picture, and that post went viral.
Wow.
I got a lot of markets from that post.
Wow.
Then one time the first time I met Selom, the popular Selom, Selo Art.
Yes.
So I met him, and then yeah, we established contact, and he's been a very good mentor to me.
Wow.
So one time too, I brought a lot of laptops, about 100 pieces. Then I posted. Then Solomon said they posted to his network. Within 2 days, I sold all the 100
laptops.
pieces. Yes, I sold all of them. And that is one thing. You have to.
How do we build networking?
You have to, sometimes it's some networks you can't easily go into it. Sometimes you have to be smart about it. You sell nice perfumes or whatever it is. You are not getting good customers. Perfume, it's not everybody who is on social media who will buy good perfumes. You have to target some certain class of people. So one time you just have to be smart. So I've seen this big man somewhere. Maybe you research a bit, find out where his office is and all of that. Pay him a visit. If it's on his birthday, try and then pay him, give him a small part of a gift. So say, happy birthday to you. I've been following you on social media and I admire you a lot. This is what I do. And this is a sample for you to celebrate your birthday. That's it.
Open great doors.
Open great doors for you.
Thank you so much for sharing this.
From that, he will easily, once he sees your post, and when he likes your product, you are not the one going to tell him to, refer you to his friends. So sometimes you have to be deliberate and smart about these things. All right. So
I would love to have a feel of how your meter works, but I want to know. I know you as Repella.
Yes.
And we know the English word is repairer.
Yeah.
So why Repella?
Okay, so it's a challenge life thrown to me, making a lemonade out of a lemon thrown at me. So one time I was, early in the morning, a customer called around 6 a.m. Please, my laptop is spoiled. I need it fixed by 7. Please,
by 7 a.m.
Yeah, by 7 a.m. Please, I come to work at 8. So try, and then I come to work at 8, so I can't be at the office at 7. Oh please, I need a machine, so you have to come. I'm coming. You have to come and meet me. I say, oh no, it's not going to be possible. I have to go and drop my kids at school. I have to do this and all of that. Then still, so I said, I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it. So I didn't cut the line. So it was like, Repella for my back. There's somebody else. So the one I'm about for Repella number 1. So I wrote the social media. The guy didn't say it. The guy said Repella. So I said, okay. Repella. So when people heard it, they say, hey, so they started calling me Repella. So when I was thinking about the name for the premium center, I said, no, let me just put the Repella there as it is.
Yes.
It's very unique. And
it resonates with me because I'm an Ashanti. Hey, don't come and beat me. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
We've had wonderful time with you. There's more I want to learn from you, and I know a lot of the youth ones because of the IT space. But we would love to end here for now.
Okay.
And please follow Repella on Facebook. He will put his handles there. But I would love to have a taste of, how your customer service is. I know you love PlayStation from your profile.
Yeah,
it's one of your hobbies. Yeah. So I would love for you to, imagine I've come to the Repella to fix my laptop. What are some of the treatments I can get from you?
Yeah.
So I'm waiting.
Yeah. So once you book an appointment to Repella, we do a pre-diagnosis on the phone, so we know what you are coming in for. So if it's a laptop screen, we make sure the part is there. If it's a problem we can fix within a specific time, we let you know. So once you come in, you are prepared for it, fully prepared. We let you know how long we think and we always tell, if it's 2 hours, we tell you it's 3 hours, so that we don't disappoint you.
Yeah.
Of course. So once everything is set, you walk in, we have a lot of entertainment activities for you.
Wow.
Aside we serving you with your free snacks and water.
Oh.
Yes, you have coffee, you have Milo, everything is there. You have malts, you have series, whatever you want. So far as you are there, we are prepared to pamper you.
Wow.
Once we work on your gadgets for you. Okay, so we have MetaQuest 3, the VR, it's a VR headset. So once I insert it, you put it on, you go into a different world altogether.
Wow.
Yes.
So take me to that world now. I want to have a feel of it.
Okay, so
they'll definitely do their sorting. So just this to make the interview.
sorry. I have to set. No, it's coming. I have to set up a boundary. So these are your controllers.
Oh, okay. So they said this.
No, so you see, you have a menu there, right?
Yes.
So you use this to select whatever you want.
The applications.
Yeah, so at the bottom, like your computer, there are apps there.
Wow, this is amazing. In fact, I'm seeing a new world altogether. I'm not in Ghana. Wow, so this is how we wrap up the conversation with Mr. Elam of Melvic Technologies. I'm really enjoying myself. And with this, I'm sure I can spend the whole day in your office waiting for my laptop and I will not feel bored at all. Yes, indeed, I've been taken to a new world altogether. So visit the Repella for all your laptop and phone repair needs, and they will treat you as a royal that you are. This has been the Entrepreneur Show. Yes, you see me in a new face.
Melvic Technologies, we have 2 branches. You have the main one on the University of Ghana campus, Elizabeth Say Hall, room 2054. So once you get in, tell them you want to go to Melvic Technologies, everybody will show you. And we have another branch at North Legon, near Wisconsin University. In the Stable Rock building. So once you are there, you can ask everyone, you want to go to Melville Technologies, they will direct you. Yes. So the branch at North Legon, we deal with desktops and some laptops, and we have printing services there as well. But laptops, phones, everything come to the University of Ghana branch. Both branches do repairs. And then we have our premium service center, which is called the Repella. It's also on University of Ghana campus, Elizabeth Seho. It's a prestige center, so we accept only appointments. So once you want to come and visit us for a service, you have to book an appointment, and you have to do that by calling 0545 041 918, 0545 041 918, and then you book an appointment at the Repella. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Elom. It's been an amazing time spent with you. You're sharing your journey, how it started, your resilience, learning on your own, didn't allow the boundaries of your education to limit you, but chasing after the dream against all odds. Thank you for sharing this inspiring story. And I know that somebody watching you has picked a thing or two. I'm sure you're going to have a lot of people contacting you to be your mentees because you are an inspiration. Thank you. We're grateful. This has been the Entrepreneur Show. We share the story of Elom, and I know that you've learned a thing or two. This show is proudly brought to us by Alpha Park Natural Mineral Water. It is refreshing. It is full of life. Sanji Global, our location partner. Joyceler Wigs and Beauty Avenue for my beautiful makeup and hairdo. And my wonderful outfit is by Grandel Couture. We'll come your way again with wonderful, inspiring stories like this one to learn from and to guide your own entrepreneurial dreams. This is Esther Dichumwa, your host. So we meet again. And please, you can catch this show also on YouTube. That is The Entrepreneur with Esther. Go to YouTube, search The Entrepreneur with Esther. Watch all our previous episodes and this one as well. Thank you.